All right, happy Friday, everyone, and happy Halloween, everybody. Ooh, scary. Hopefully, everyone's doing well. Jazz, good to see you. Joe, Charles, everyone, good morning. So far, this is the last day of the pay period. A lot of news came out yesterday. We had a lot of earnings that came out yesterday. I want to check them out. I specifically want to talk about Amazon. Amazon had earnings that did great. I did post up on the link over here. Hopefully everyone saw this link really quick. I posted up this morning around 8:30. I'm going to post this up here for some of you here on YouTube. So I posted this. Let me just bring this up there so you guys can see it. So I made a couple of videos this past week, and this one I'm most proud of. And I just want to play it really quick for some of you here to watch it. So let me bring this over here really quick. So I don't know if the volume, hold on, let me see if I can bring up the volume. So So if you watch the video, I talked about that 240 was a very big resistance levels, and I talked about the layoffs that they had and how good that is for good for companies, bad for white people working there. But the stock did exactly what I said. So it blew out of it, made all-time highs. I don't know if anyone here who got it, who did anything with it, but these are the reason why you have to subscribe to the channels, the YouTube channel, Instagram, whatever you're a fan of. I even post on TikTok. I even posted on X. But you have to be subscribed to those channels because when I post out these videos, believe me, I take the time to work and look. It takes me a while to pick out which ones I like best. And if it was Palantir, if it was Nvidia, I mean, I try to stick with the brand names because some people don't like small caps. But once in a while, I did put a small cap. Like recently, I did the NAK, but this did exactly what I was anticipating to do, and it was pretty exciting. So, if anyone here did get a piece of it, hopefully, you did well. Congratulations on it. But listen, there are so many, stocks out there that we trade. Obviously, you can't get them all, and that's why we bounce around and we tell you, look at this one, look at that one, and everything else. But it all starts with following the orders. That's what it has to do. So yesterday I did a big event as usual. We did open house. We got a lot of new members that are joining us. I know we had a lot of people that came from Toronto Money Show, the Orlando Money Show, all these things. And, and when you see how day trading is so important to your swing trades and options, this is why we're all here. So there was a lot of other stocks that are moving also. I want to bring them up. But before we start going through the watch list and start talking about them, let's just talk about what did move yesterday, because there were a lot of stocks that we did trade yesterday that did do pretty well, long and short. Okay, so we had the INTS that did really well yesterday. It was a very inexpensive stock. Rigetti, REGI. Ooh, REGI. There we go. Oh, what am I spelling wrong? It's RG. I can't even type fast enough. Hold on. REGI. Yeah, there you go. RGTI. There we go. That stock did really well after making a big run over the course of the week, over the month of September. $10 to 60, came all the way back down, hovered there, went up a little bit. That one was pretty nice. Moderna also did really well yesterday. Went from 24 to 28. What else we had that did well? Newegg, was it NEGG? Newegg, just big 50% move. That stock ran from 40, ran to 80. That's a nice 100% move. We were doing really well with that one. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. CGI did really well, 380 to 520. And we had STZ. That one was a really nice move. And then obviously that was part of the MSTR trade. STR. That one basically had a nice little pop. That was the opposite. That did pretty well. And then there was a lot of good shorts that we had right there. MSTR. I mean, that was the one I was showing you right there. Meta was a nice little short, but it made a little bit of a comeback yesterday. Roblox, RBLT, RBLX. Sorry about that. RBLX. That was a nice little short. Chipotle. That one made a little bit of a comeback yesterday. If it holds here pretty good, that would be pretty well. And FMC. Those are all really, really, really nice shorts. That one just got hammered at FMC. And what was nice about FMC, it was on the short list. I mean, a lot of stocks you can't always short, but that one did very, very well. All right. So anyway, it's Friday. It's the last day of the pay period. We don't want to get too cocky. We don't get too crazy, but because of what happened yesterday, the market was down. A lot of these stocks were down. Tesla was down. It made a little bit of a comeback. AMD was down, made a little bit of a comeback. NVIDIA, was down, but now it's still holding there, consolidating. There are a lot of good stocks out there that made some big moves. So listen, you keep an eye. And if like I say it all the time, you like the president, you don't like the president, but he just came back from China. That was a very major, deal, what he was doing there, to not just go to China, but he went every place else to see what deals he was signing. And a lot of the deals that were very important was, the rare earth minerals that we're looking at. We need those minerals for the computers, for chips, for everything. So keep an eye on some of those stocks too. I'm still a fan of them. I did a video on this one that got a lot of traction. I would keep a close eye on NAK. Okay. And NAK, I did a video on that one too. And it was that stock did really well. If you get a chance, we'll post that link too. But NAK, some of you remember this stock. It just took off. It went from 75 cents to $3. A lot of us got in here right around 75 cents, made that pop. It's got a lot of resistance levels here. If you notice, students, if you're a student of Cyber Trading University, you know what this means. It's a Fausto flag right there. It's got a lot of green bars. So, watch the video that I posted on it regarding the big lawsuit that they're involved in. All right. So I might want to spoil it for you. For some of you who are new, definitely go out there and watch it. Let me take this out here so you guys can watch on YouTube. All right. So a couple of the stocks are making some big moves this morning. We got this stock right here, this MSAI, that's moving up pretty nicely too. A lot of big orders that showed up here right around $1.72 to $1.68. Let me share it with you right there. 49,000, 57,000. A lot of big orders on that one. That one looks pretty good. MSAI. Listen, Amazon, by the way, a lot of ETFs out there. All right. AMZN. And if you're listening, these are the ones that are out there and they're very inexpensive. AMZU. Okay. AMZZ, look at all of them. I mean, these are in the $30 price range. And I think it even has a, does it have a Y? It should. Yeah, it has a Y too. Okay, so it has a high yield also. I don't know what to pay. By the way, I got paid yesterday. Did you guys get paid yesterday? I got paid yesterday from my high yield. I love these weeklies. Let me see where I got paid. Let me just show you. Where am I? Here I am. History. All right, so I got paid. I have 2,000 shares of AMDY right here. I don't know if you guys could see it. I'll post up there on my. Everybody see that? This is my Schwab account. I got paid $464 on 2,000 shares. So basically, 1,000 shares, I was getting paid $230, and I got paid on NVIDIA. This one right here, NVDY. I had, how many shares I got that one? NVDY. I got 2,000 shares of that one. It's $16 and they paid me $364. So it didn't pay me as much. Okay. The AMD paid me more. And I did do a video on that one too. Did you guys watch that video that I did on NVIDIA? Did you guys, let me just bring up that video too. That was a really good video right there. Let me bring it up. These are my shorts. Home, Fausto Pugliese. These are YouTube right here. I did one on that one too. Let me bring up the short right here. This one right there. Everybody see the short right there? Ooh, This one right here, great video. So if you get a chance, watch that video too. Let me post that link up there for some of you. There's that one. And oh, we posted in YouTube. Okay, great. Thanks a lot. There we go. So that was a great. So listen, we've been trading a lot of the high yields. They've been paying a lot of money, but there are other ones that do pay more. All right. So we got that one on the list, and let's go through this to see if there's any more out there. That's garbage. You're not going to trade that one. This is another ETF right there. This doesn't look good. This one gapped up pretty big, but it's kind of flat. Looks like this one had a nice little move. These are all stocks that came out with earnings. Okay. 22%. I'll put this on the watch list. ARDX did go up. It's trading high. It's getting close to resistance levels here. We'll see how that one works out. This one, a lot of volume on this one right here. This one's not bad. Where am I? I lost my level 4. That one on a downtrend. This one's trending down. This one's trending down. This one's trending down. This one's trending down. So we're done right there. Losers, you know what happens when a company doesn't come out earnings, doesn't look too good. So that one on a downtrend, 105 all the way down to 70, down 30%. Not going to trade that one. This one's going down, breaking all-time lows. Nope, these are all garbage. All right. So the next biggest one that's doing pretty well, I know a lot of you were trading this in pre-market, was this one, was Getty Images right here. Big buyer here at $3. I hate this company, by the way. I have to admit, I hate them more than anything, but it doesn't stop me from going there. The reason why I hate them, I'll tell you. These people, like about 10 years ago, was just calling anyone that had a picture on somebody's website and says, hey, you illegally went out there and took a picture of somebody. So they were trying to sue everyone. Obviously, they couldn't get away with it, but they were like the worst of the worst. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to trade it. I'm only telling you this because, you could make, we made the stock went public not too long ago and you could make money with it. Am I going to trade it now? Listen, I had a good run up and it's on a trend down, but we'll keep it on the watch list. Getty Images. This one, everybody remembers HKD. This one was, some of you remember this stock. This stock, we traded a while ago. This is back in 2022. Remember the stock ran from $18 to $2,500? Yes, that did happen. Okay. That did happen. This was probably the biggest and best move here at Cybertrade University. Okay. So let's keep it on that one too. That one's moving up pretty nicely. A lot of volume, good volume on this one too. CTM, very cheap, inexpensive. And Butterflies, it's a pretty mean stock. I think we traded that before. Twilio is moving up pretty good. I guess they had earnings yesterday. Yeah, they had good earnings yesterday, but expensive. This one also. Reddit had earnings yesterday. Looks like it did pretty well. All right. Losers over here. Anything there? Nothing much. One last stock I want to bring up that I also want you guys to keep an eye on. Netflix had earnings too, but the big news on Netflix is they are doing a 10-for-1 stock split. Okay. I don't know when the exact date is. I'll find out. We'll share it in the room, but keep an eye on Netflix because, once again, if they do a 10-for-1 stock split, yeah, finally, right? Josh, unbelievable. Finally, they're going to do it. So we'll see how Netflix does. We're going to put this on the B list. NFLX. You saw what happened with Amazon did a stock split. Google did a stock split. Apple did tons of stock splits. But that one and Chipotle did a big stock split. So you can see when they start getting to the $1,000, the reason why they do a stock split, because they know they can get more people that will trade the stock. Now the volatility will be less, because you're going to have more shares in the float. But I think it's better overall for the stock itself. So I'm just waiting for Costco to do a split. I don't know what's going on with Costco. They're the only ones that did it. Yes, Brian, I am swing trading, and I do own it at these prices right here. So I got it right around here when it broke out, right around 32.50. So I am swinging it. I'll see how it holds. If it does break out, I'm out. but I am doing it. All right, everyone. So let's get ready for the market open up. We got about 15 minutes. If you're watching on social media, if you want to join us here in a live trading floor, we're here all day long. Just take your phone, scan your QR code. We had an open house yesterday. We had a bunch of new trial members. Please make sure you watch those videos. Make sure you book your appointment with your education advisor so he can tell you, a little bit and how to get involved so you're not lost in the trading floor. And cyber traders, as always, you know what to do for the last day of the pay period, all right? Today is just a very unique day because of all the earnings announcements we had on Thursday. All right, everyone, happy Halloween, everybody. Make sure you take care of those little kids and give them some good candy. And we'll see you in about 15 minutes. All right, guys? Good luck, everybody. Happy trading. We'll be right back.